Hello, bonjour tout le monde. My fellow PIPS members, it's with great pleasure that I join you today for my last AGM to celebrate our achievements from the past year, our accomplishments together over the last 8 years, and to look forward to the positive changes our union will bring in the years to come. If I told you 8 years ago that we would be facing our century's greatest crisis, that we would close our office doors across the country, that we wouldn't see each other in person for almost 2 years, that our entire organization would be remote and shift to digital first, would you have believed me? My friends, like the first year of the pandemic, this year has not been easy. As a union and as individuals, we have experienced varying degrees of loss. We have fought hard against the injustices faced by our members. We've adapted to an impossible new climate. Sorry, my apologies, friends. Usually I have a teleprompter, but this year I'm my own teleprompter. We fought hard against the injustices faced by our members, and we've adapted to an impossible new climate because of COVID-19. But as much as we have lost, we have gained so much more. We are resilient, we are adaptable, we are united, and we are stronger than ever. In the face of adversity, we have continued to protect and stand for our members, from ensuring access to vaccinations for frontline healthcare workers to defending equity-seeking groups for better employment representation. We built strong relationships with our members, government decision makers, unions, NGOs, and the media. We put scientific integrity, equity, and justice at the heart of our work for a better Canada. In science, we've made great strides. Our Science Advisory Committee worked diligently for public science in Canada and for the restoration of science-based departmental funding. We launched the new Women in Public Sector Science Toolkit that equips women, non-binary members, and allies to advance and support equity, diversity, and inclusion in public sector science. Nous sommes le fer de lance de la lutte à l'évasion fiscale. En mai, j'ai témoigné devant le comité permanent des finances de la Chambre des communes au sujet des initiatives de l'ARC visant à contrer l'évasion fiscale. Nous avons milité contre le projet de loi C-224 qui prévoyait transférer le traitement des impôts des résidents du Québec de l'ARC à Revenu Québec. Et nous avons gagné. Nous sommes fiers d'avoir fait rejeter ce projet de loi et d'avoir fait avancer la lutte à l'équité fiscale. We also pushed back against outsourcing in the public sector. We released the next report in our series of investigative reports unpacking the government's reliance on outsourcing, which shines a light on how contracting out deepens gender inequities in public service employment. We successfully completed our first year of the new PIPS Pension Advisory Committee. Despite the pandemic, our team continued virtual training to help members with their pensions and benefits. Our teams worked hard to inform more than 20,000 members, not 200 members, 20,000 members about their pensions. We called on the federal government to facilitate talks between the Public Service Pension Plan and healthcare ministries to move Revera long-term care facilities from private to public ownership, because low-quality healthcare for our seniors must not be a source of profit for our pensions. Despite this pandemic, negotiations have continued. This year was all about implementing our wins and keeping employers accountable. We implemented the revised regulatory science job descriptions at CFIA, coordinated the CS to IT conversion that will be implemented this December, implemented gender inclusive language into our collective agreements, and much more. After many years of pushing the government for a new pay system, we made big wins in our mission to nix Phoenix. This past July, an exploratory pilot began, and we are on our way to building a better, more reliable pay system. We are proud that we pushed the government to see Phoenix replaced, and we remain vigilant to ensure our members are supported with any new or ongoing pay errors caused by Phoenix. Pour défendre les membres en quête d'équité, j'ai comparu devant le comité sénatorial permanent des affaires sociales afin d'expliquer comment les changements apportés au projet de loi C-30 loi d'exécution du budget de 2021, peuvent contribuer à éliminer les obstacles qui nuisent aux groupes en quête d'équité dans la fonction publique fédérale. Il faut reconnaître l'aliénation de longue date des personnes autochtones, noires et de couleur dans la fonction publique et il faut corriger la situation. The pandemic has shown just how important every one of our public service workers are in the face of emergency. It has also shown that Canada's ability to adapt to rapid change is vital. PIPS has partnered with the Future Skills Center to bring members a platform that will help address the challenges around reskilling and upskilling our public service. This platform, Navigar, will help protect the jobs of our members as services and technology rapidly evolve. We are quickly developing Navigar and are proud to be closing in on our launch of the system in 2022. We will be offering information sessions to all members in the near future. Together, we can innovate and transform the public sector while preparing all our members for future success in the workforce. Now, 8 years ago, could you imagine that we would accomplish all of that in just 1 year? Could you also imagine that in less than a decade, we would turf Stephen Harper, that scientific integrity would become a cornerstone of collective agreements in the public service, that we would make historic wins at our central table, that we would spearhead the creation of a chief science advisor and shine a light on tax fairness, pay equity, and contracting out in the halls of Parliament? Well, we did. You did it. S'il y a une seule chose que j'ai apprise dans mes 8 années à la présidence, c'est qu'on a besoin de gens ordinaires, de tout le monde, pour faire des changements extraordinaires. It takes people from the East Coast, people from the West Coast, people from our territories, and people from our national capital region. It takes dedicated workers on farms, in hospitals, on vessels, in offices and laboratories. It takes ordinary people with a vision for a better future to make these changes happen. It takes you. To my fellow PIPS colleagues, thank you for your perseverance, professionalism, hard work, and support over the last 8 years. Each and every one of you makes this union thrive. And in fact, you've helped me thrive. I also want to give a special thanks to my fiancé, Rob Trudeau. This job is not always easy, and as union leaders, we must often make and wear our difficult decisions. You, Rob, have supported me and stood by me as my rock over the last few years. Through every challenge and every triumph, I couldn't have asked for a better partner and friend to lean on, then, now, and for many beautiful years to come. Thank you, my love. I know that PIPS moves forward. As PIPS moves forward, you will all continue to do amazing things. You will defend the rights of our members. You will make extraordinary changes. You will move Canada forward into a brighter future. I know this because as a union, it is what we do best. Merci tout le monde. It has been an honor for me to serve you. Over to you, Mr. Chair.